in the country. They are 3 of 14 tonight. Golke. That three won't go. His first shot attempt of the second half. Edwards splits the defense right to the rim for 2 and the foul.
A lot of great interior passing on that possession for Oakland.
Double-double for Townsend, 13 points, 10 rebounds. Dillingham baseline, out to Edwards. Edwards gets some separation and connects. Edwards to inbound. Edwards way back to Mitchell. Golke chases him down, and now it's Dillingham. The SEC sixth man of the year. Cross-court pass. Edwards a three. Big shot! Big shot. 5.1 on the clock. A 5-point game.
The only thing Oakland can't do, just don't foul.
Edwards puts it in. 3.9. John Calipari calls time.
They also have a win against Iowa State, among a couple other Quad 1A wins. Now or never, it feels like, for the Cats, and their fans can feel it. Dillingham puts it on the deck, finds Edwards for the dunk.
First early, that's going to be a huge key here, Grant.
And that's something that, excuse me, Grant and I were talking about it. They've got to contend with some banging and some bruising.
And right here, the elite offense of Kentucky versus the elite defense of Tennessee.
Kentucky has scored over 100 points in 2 of its last 4 games.
But the arrow you mentioned, the starting lineup, he can be physical, can be a presence, and a good driver.
Shot clock winding down. Edwards.
Katie with a grown man's move. Big time defensive play and then the reaction.
Kentucky's lead is down to 2.
They are bringing the heat on this defensive end. Particularly with Adu in the back.
Almost another steal there for Gainey. Crowd on its feet. Outside, Edwards on a stop and go. The fade, soft delivery.
Both teams superior with the interior defense.
Hit and follow usually by Shepard.
He has 5 blocks individually. Jonas Adu. 22-18 Kentucky. Under 5 minutes to go, first half. Edwards, the jump shot, money.
Wow,
it's a 3.
There's that dunk that he loves. Nice, and he's been making it. You mentioned that third earlier.
Overcooked that one for Adu.
Well, how about Kentucky keeping Tennessee out of the paint, forcing them to score from the perimeter?
The arrow trying to force his way to the rim. Plenty of time on the shot clock. We approach 4 minutes to go, first half. Largest lead for Kentucky at 7. Shepard one-on-one. Fakes out Meshack. Kick. Edwards again. Yes, sir.
How about that?
It's a 28-20. Kentucky under 3 minutes to go in the first half.
And a little drag.
Shepard. Kick. Edwards. Wow. Bingo. He is ready.
Him in transition.
And he just screens here to get that entree.
Meshack rims out on a 3-ball. 11-point cushion for Kentucky with possession under 12 minutes to go.
Look at the hesitation.
Shepard drives a lot of attention towards him. Edwards cans it.
But he knocked that one down confidently. You wouldn't know it. Great kick out and was wide open. This has been a tight game since the opening tap. Wagner driving kick to Edwards, trying to stretch it. Buries the 3. Reeves. A big right hook of his own. Edwards clear for takeoff. 3 steals. Young gathers, floats it up over the outstretched Croatian zone. And it's Ivisic who gathers the rebound. Shepard, always in control, has his eyes up, trying to work around the screen. Shepard, driving kick. Edwards, another. Puts it in. Back to back.
Watch these matchups. Tremont Mark on Dillingham now. Size on Dillingham. Devo Davis on Reed Shepard.
20 lead changes in our game.
Here's that matchup.
Dillingham.
Allowed underneath and a score.
Killing them on the drop coverage right now.
2 minutes left in regulation.
If it works, go back to it. Get Dillingham back in the middle of the floor again. Here he comes. Devo Davis won't let him touch.
Tough shot on the baseline by Edwards.
Jumper goes.
Great answer.
Ramon Mark with 23.
Still a two-possession game. Kentucky just got so many answers.
It's going up. It's going in. Oh!
A couple now. Look at the speed of Dillingham. The rip. Missed the three. Edwards, easy layup. Hands it.
Boy, did they punish you. They do not give up on a break.
We are tied at 9. Just about 4 minutes gone by in this first half.
Nice cut here.
Shepard moving without the ball. Edwards lines it up. Bottom. It's a three.
Out of Philly. Who's been quiet, by the way.
Shepard off the bench along with Dillingham once again today for Kentucky. That's been the story throughout the season. Edwards, open look. He buries it.
Nice ball fake. Good action, too.
18 minutes of that game to the Tigers and lost by 1.
Yeah, but Ole Miss 63 points, Auburn 59 points.
So Kentucky led that one by as many as 15 points in the second half. Reeves didn't have an angle there to work on against Nelson. Off the dribble.
Sort of stuck on one side here.
Edwards, wow, knocks in a three. Woo! But Fierro couldn't put it down. It leads to a Sears play, and he gives it away. Edwards on the move. He's got Fierro on the wing, but he's going to do it himself, dragging the defender with him. Just Bradshaw, another McDonald's All-America, checks in.
They average only 12 a game, Alabama generally. There's a little triangle set, post rubs.
Kentucky 11-4 here at Rupp. They've dropped 3 of their last 4 at home. Sears tried to get the strip on Shepard. Kick it out. Edwards, is he hot? Oh, yes! I'm 98-93. Jumper for 3 doesn't go for Stevenson, and it's rebounded by Reeves.
A nice look by Sears, too. In the attack mode and the dive. Oh, big time.
Catch over the left eye. It's not because he was a Derek Chivas fan. It's because he took a shot in practice.
How about that, Bird? Perhaps. A gamble defensively paid off handsomely.
And another step in. Justin Edwards, the steal. Transition. Reeves, attack mode on a kick.
It doesn't stick.
Edwards. Oh, he's feeling it. And the foul. A chance for first. Out of the timeout after the Edwards make from the line. That's a deep one. Walters. And the rebound ripped down by Dillingham. The lead is 21.
This guy is going to work.
Oh, Edwards gets the angle.
Alabama. A learning tool right now. Grenade.
Kentucky has only missed 16 shots today. They're 36 of 52. Reeves, give it up. Edwards.
Mark it down.
Another. He is a perfect 10.
Bulls and the Tigers take the lead. The juice that was there against South Carolina is here early on tonight for LSU. Drive and kick by Fierro. Edwards on the spot up. Great. An 18-second difference in the game and shot clocks. Shepard defended by Wright. Gets past him. Into the lane. Kicks it out.
Good play.
Edwards spot up 3. And it's enough.
Have to think about this for a second. You have a 9-point lead on the road, have not played anywhere close to your best basketball defensively and offensively, and you've been able to have that lead without one free throw attempted in the first half.
Yeah, just 3 first-half fouls on LSU. That's why we were stunned by the whistle 7 seconds in. 3 from the corner. Justin Edwards just in
this game for the Wildcats. Suffered a shoulder injury, came out of their last game. Adu Fierro starts in his place.
Without Trey Mitchell, he's the connector of this Kentucky team. And I think the most indispensable player. He's their leading rebounder, leading offensive rebounder. That's a big loss for the Wildcats.
A nice baseline cut, and Justin.
Pretty good job thus far in making Auburn take the shot Kentucky wants them to take.
And a good start for Justin.
matchup. There he is.
Shepard has not scored and still hasn't kept alive, though. Offensive rebound for Anyenso.
Yeah, they got to be a little more aggressive. Get into this game.
That three goes. And you can feel that way over here.
Nice cover.
Reeves has not gotten them going offensively yet.
Nice replace.
Left-hand runner.
Starting five along with Hierro and Anyenso. Anyenso keeps it alive. Top of the key, three is good. Country. Manyan, there's some trouble there. Back the other way goes Edwards to the basket. He lays it up and in. Knocks home his second three of the game. Remember, he came into this one just one for his last 15 from behind the arc.
And Comateros made it. His guy was Burks, who went to try to make some special block on Manyan. Again, those two guys jawing a little bit. Nice pass. Wow, what a cut. Dill's down. Vanderbilt has a hard time finding some shots.
Lewis. That pass is picked off by Edwards. Boom! Wow! To you.
Yeah, he's way younger. He's way younger.
Okay.
Give him 20 more years. We'll see. We'll see.
You walk in the building, you're tilted one way, your shoulder hurt, your knee hurt.
I need some electric scooter around here.
Here's Shepard. Oh, what a nice catch and a fit.
He's going to want to have a big night. It's just the way it is. Same with Demery, the point guard for the Bulldogs, a freshman. He's going to want to play against the freshman McDonald All-American guys of Kentucky.
Aggressive sweeping layup by King. Open three, rattled home.
Just trade baskets. Got to find a way to slow him down. Wagner's so difficult because he's so good with the ball. Gets to the paint, makes it easy for teammates.
Another three and another make.
That's with a chance to push. Dillingham to Edwards. Dillingham knew it wasn't the perfect
film go. That's not what we're going to get. Lane violation just cost Kentucky a point, so it's now the Aggies by 8.
Texas A&M blitzing a ball screen out top.
Edwards with the corner three.
Hefner got off to a great start against Auburn, had 8 early points, but wound up with only 9 in the game. He's a catch-and-shoot guy, but has really worked hard to be able to put it on the deck and be more than just a shooter. Everything they're trying to keep to his side and push down to the baseline. This Aggie defense want no middle.
Edwards elevates into a three.
And keep it out of the middle. Good pass.
Shepard passes into the corner to Mitchell, way short. And the tip up and good.
It was a make around today.
Yeah,
a make around.
Instead of a shoot around.
I like
what you're doing. Edwards just feels like he's desperate to get one to go through the basket, and he now it's 7. As Honor the floater, that's too short. And Reeves with a run out. Edwards ahead. Bradshaw following. Nice play there. Edwards a little.
A real challenge for Kentucky on the glass all game long.
Bradshaw bothering the attempt there from Tyrese Samuels, who a good challenge at the rim defensively for both teams already. Justin Edwards, nobody's bothered. He came into the game with 28 made threes in 12 games, and that's not enough to qualify. Justin Edwards with the steal. Son of Dewan, grandson of Milt from way back in the day, so Part of the way back in the day.
Well,
Knock it off.
Your era.
Knock it off. I just like to see if you're listening once in a while.
Starting five, it's the aforementioned Burford, so number 10 in the white. Edwards poked that one away. Beneficiary of the lead feed.
With 9.2 steals per game.
That's a nice cut to the basket, and Banks threaded the needle to Miles Foster. So the senior from, a lot of seniors. The senior from Brooklyn. There's 10 on the roster. So Ryan Peden has a very veteran group. Edwards knocks it down. Point advantage in its final tune-up before conference play begins next Saturday. Kentucky opens up against Florida. Wildcats on the move again. Off to a fine start offensively. Edwards cutting the baseline. And that three-pointer there is a very encouraging start to the second half. Foster whistled for the foul. That's his first. So Kentucky goes back to work on this end, where they shot 59% from the floor in the first half. Edwards, an assertive attack.
And a baseline inbounds opportunity for Shepard. Edwards. He got the two anyway.
Yeah, really good action to get him.
Kentucky with DJ Wagner pushing.
You say tough, I say bad.
Tap follow. Wagner and the Cats with Reeves at the back end. Rattled out, just his second miss from the floor, and Edwards follows.
And that's what
Twice the dunk.
Yeah, Kentucky's inability to choke off that drive and allow that 45-degree cut with ease.
And Edwards squeezes in.
Best resume in college basketball right now belongs to Purdue.
And Rick Barnes has seen some offensive rebounders.
He has. He's had some good ones himself.
Yes, he has. Dillingham, right back for Edwards. Three ball.
That's really good action, man. Kentucky, he is a talent. You know, he started the first 12 last year at Illinois before he stepped away in the second semester and put his name in that portal in March.
Wagner, been kind of a balky night. DJ is scoreless. Came in averaging 12.8. There's Edwards, and he'll...
Edwards on the curl, boy, left hand pull up is pretty. Big time job by Reeves. Ooh, look at that hesitation. He's driving much better.
Still doesn't have a field goal, but they get one on the baseline.
Marcus Page, I mean, a pretty good stat. Big Cat there.
Big Pat Sullivan.
Pat Sullivan.
11.5 to go. Mitchell working against Withers.
And Yunso might get some offensive rebound if they dribble drive and attract Baycott.
Wagner working against Withers, gives it up, gotta hurry. Just got the shot away and buried it.
Late, getting there defensively, Penn's gonna make you pay.
These two teams are top 10 in the nation in three-pointers made. And so look at the major improvement from beyond the arc this year for the Wildcats. Edwards
worked on his footwork. He worked on his ball handling. He was very intentional in prepping for this game.
Edwards tracks that one down. Now with 14. That was Sam Brown, the freshman, who found the senior. So Penn with a little surge of courage and confidence right now. Reeves falls. That's a nice find. Wagner to Edwards. And good from the aforementioned Malik Harden-Hayes.
If you're wondering if UNC Wilmington is just getting hot here early, the fact of the matter is just a couple of games ago they were top 5 in the nation. Entire first half, they need to continue to do that.
Tough shot. Way off the right side from Newby that time. Shepard splits two defenders. Jump stop. Nice feed for the stuff. As many as 14 points to UNCW in the first half. That's been their biggest deficit of the season.
Well, I feel like they keep expecting UNC Wilmington to give up. And to a certain extent, Miami, who recovered today against Notre Dame, Kentucky goes right now. Plenty of time.
Shepard, Edwards. Well executed there.
Yeah, beautiful job.
Or not, but they're going to have a lot of size, presumably, within the next several weeks, even if it's just Bradshaw. Heavy traffic there. Edwards got it to go and a foul.
Defended really well on some of the pick and roll action.
Dillingham got a good shot. Oh, and a tip by Edwards. He came up.
Get that tip in. Boy, talk about second jump.
Talk about multitasking.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing right now.
That's right. Analyzing a major college basketball game while destroying that ice cream. Reeves for Mitchell.
Can't hide talent, Dave O'Brien.
Edwards. Terrific fake. Leaning in. Yes.
And that's the kind of aggressive play.
Great block. 37-36.
It's not like that was some weak drive either. That was a strong drive. Right to the left hand for Thiero.
Mitchell, 4 schools in 5 years for him. Oh, the slam, getting up quick. Edwards
for the step-in 3.
Joseph from the corner, no. Kentucky boards. Up ahead, Edwards. Oh, my.
3 pops out of there. Offensive rebound, though. Edwards got a piece of that one. Pinball action, and who else but Shepard picks it up.
Great pass. 2 quick passes.
And a wide open 3 in the... Dillingham already with 5 assists in this game, by the way. Marshall continuing to fall in love with that 3-point shot. Here's Shepard leading it now to Dillingham. Dillingham skips it into the corner. Edwards. Up top, Wagner to Shepard to Mitchell. Great ball movement, leads. Shows off some mid-range.
Well, that's what Dillingham, when he comes into the game, his usage rate is high because he's so aggressive.
Edwards.
First 3 of the night. That freshman out of Philly, he's got a bright future. He played extremely well in that loss to Texas A&M Commerce.
Edwards got rid of a quick drive, and the reverse for Lynn Greer III.
It's a baseline out-of-bounds play they really like. Greer takes it out, and he just steps right in and gets the post up on the guard. He's very comfortable doing a big man game down low.
Edwards for 3. Got it to go.
Reynolds knows they're trying to force him off the three-point line, says no problem.
Now with the play for Wagner again. High ball screen with Mitchell. Out to Edwards. He goes mid-range. He's going to take it. It's blocked, but then Edwards follows with the... He's got 13 three-pointers on the season. Nice lob. Edwards lays it in. Great loose ball ahead to Reeves. Reeves up and under, couldn't get it. Edwards the follow.
Great job by Edwards the follow.
Next the pass, but it's picked up by Abrams, who missed the shot. And Cats get it out of there. Wagner, 1:30 to go. Edwards, Cats can play it here. The fans want the 100-point barrier broken. There's an 8-second difference. Edwards lobs, missed Burks, but Burks able to get the loose balls. He's falling out of bounds. It's picked up by Edwards, and it rolls in. How about that? Laner just outside the lane. Shepard, the floater, can't finish. Rebound and the putback by Edwards. He let Fallon. There's a nice dish to Dillingham. Tried to tie it, but Edwards.
Maybe some of the best D Kentucky's played all year.
Oh, the follow jam by Edwards. 6.5 in their first 2 games. Here's Edwards. One hand flushed it. 57-41 Kentucky. Here's Shepard moving right off the screen. Edwards into the lane. Edwards gets one to kiss off.
Again, another contested one, though.
Brewer with 12 points.
Cats are not really giving them open threes. They're just making contested threes.
Commerce has made 10 from deep on 25 attempts for 40%. And they're hanging around down 12, giving the Cats a tough test tonight. It's Wagner to Mitchell. Left side Edwards. Fadeaway jumper from the baseline. Some threes when Hooten was the assistant coach At Sam Houston State in 2010, they came in here and set a Rupp Arena record for threes. They hit 18 of them.
I don't know that they can expect to make that many, but their defensive transitions was impressed early. The Wildcats want to get out and run. So far, the Aggies have been back.
Edwards from the elbow. 6'8" recruiting class in the country that Dillingham is a part of. All 5 freshmen in the top 25 in the country, according to the rankings. Rebounded by Edwards. DJ Wagner, freshman from Camden, New Jersey, kicks out. Edwards throws it down. His first 3. A lot of legalese, but the bottom line is you're going to see a lot fewer charges this year is what it's all going to boil down to.
It should be advantage offense, and that time Edwards just has to be a little bit more aware, because if you get called for a charge, then that means the whole arena knew you were coming down the lane.
Edwards pulls up for 3. Got it off the feed from Mitchell. Wagner, somebody lost their shoe, but Edwards didn't. Out of 9 teams, they are far from full strength without Femi Udakale, transfer from Seton Hall, and Davion Bradford, transfer from Kansas State. Those guys are both 2-time transfers, so it's an easy look for Edwards on the back cut.